brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. And he's brought down right the 25-yard.
Yeah, I got him right, bitch. What they do. All right, let's get this shit on the way.
Middle.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses.
Oh my God, he tripped.
He's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Going to go right back to Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
That's my fault.
Intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play.
And he will get into the end zone. Harry, Warren, touchdown Commanders. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Tylan Wallace now on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 4. We'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to have that 1st down. Tackle made up around the 35.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd and short, Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now it's 4th down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That is left side and caught high foul. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here's Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays...
And he kept that play alive as long as he stood, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Headed left, buying time. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. 3rd and long.
Middle. Hey.
From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Pushed out to his left, and he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down.
4th and short. Initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down.
And he will get into the end zone. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he will go all the way. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half.
The kick is good.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That's their own 26-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Henry trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Real quick. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Hey, middle.
To throw is Jackson. On the run to the right.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up third and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
70 Ranger. Let's go now.
On first down, Daniel. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. On first and 10, here's Daniel. Out to his right. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's going to be incomplete.
Going pitch, y'all. Come on now.
Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Throwing again, Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. Daniels gonna throw again. To the goal line and in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. Extra point up and good from Moody. The Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
No. Go ahead. 13.
Now Jackson. Now deep ball for Bateman. Oh, Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Daniels now on first down. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Moody's kick is good. And the Commanders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
19 tight. Go!
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10, moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
41 yards on the play. And the Commanders first down.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
18, go!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. LaJohntay Wester now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On first and 10, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Baltimore
Jackson.
first down.
And he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown tonight. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, shot.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now. Daniel. Right side. Hauled in by Samuel. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll try to pick it up with Krosky Merritt. And he will have the Commanders' first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 6.
Now Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll throw with Daniels. Through the air, connecting with Debo. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He keeps it himself.
Ooh, there we go. Break his fucking neck.
It is
Little
out.
bitch.
One of the Ravens has it.
That was a great play by
Break
the
that
defense,
nigga
Mike. He got a
fucking
little
neck.
sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're
My
able to knock
Lord.
it loose and put an end to this drive.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd down. Jackson.
Get out of there.
But he does have the 1st down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you're watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go right here. 13.
Now it's Jackson. Caught right side. It's Hopkins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Forced out wide. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on.
my ball.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Jackson now. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Commanders' 5-yard line.
From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Hey, report.
Here's Jackson.
Idiot. What the man?
Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Commanders 31. Ravens 29.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
18 Rebel, go!
On first down, Daniels. That's to Trusky Miller. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Samuel there to make the catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's second and 2.
Come on.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third and
18, pioneer. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, it's Daniel.
Look at this shit, dog. They still letting this man get over, bro.
He's got Ertz.
Kidding my mama.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Ravens 29.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here is first and 10.
Report. 180. Report. 180. Hey, middle.
Now, Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jackson now on second down. Again, working deep downfield.
Oh, that bombed him. He's bombed. He's bombed.
Maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Oh, he was bombed. Oh, he was bombed.
Hey, oh, we changed it. Go ahead. No, we changed it. Hey. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
To the air one more time with Jackson.
Let's have fun, yeah. Fuck me, let's go.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down.